way you
What's up, waifu? How you doing? Long time no see. Let's talk about slacking.
Hell yeah, dude.
How are the volumes? Okay, let me get everything sorted. Okay, so I think slacking with U-turn wouldn't even be that broken. There might be a lot of meta changes. It might be like a low tier in OU. I think generally it would end up being around borderline. I think it would be too good for UU, but too bad for OU. I think too many things in OU check it. It would have to run too many like specific moves. It'd have to run like Fire Punch for Ferrothorn and then also predict it to bait it in. Have to run maybe Ice Punch. Have to run like all the elemental punches essentially at that point. Things like Ferrothorn check it really well. Things like Hippowdon check it pretty well. Magnezone checks it well enough. With access to U-turn, it can obviously U-turn out and get out and, you know, get rid of that, avoid Truant. But if it locks in any other move and gets any sort of real power off, it's still going to have the same issues that it currently has. I think it's a really interesting discussion, obviously.
Yeah.
I think it's a fun little meme.
Yeah.
Would slacking be broken with U-turn? That's the question. I'm kind of restating stuff because I'm recording this for a video as well. So it'll be a fun YouTube video. But yeah, I think I've talked enough. I do really want to hear. I also think the 100 base stat speed is really important. You probably have to run choice scarf on it to outspeed certain stuff to make it powerful. Obviously, the 160 attack is pretty terrifying. I respect that's pretty scary.
Yeah, it's a fucking terrifying.
And the bulk is relevant. Like it's gonna be tough.
The bulk is pretty. I mean, like 65 special isn't super high, but then it has
that's honestly
fucking 150 base HP.
Yeah, no, for
which
sure.
Which is kind of absurd.
Yeah.
It also has a usable special attack stat in 95, which is like
that's a really good
point. You run into the 4 move slot syndrome issue, right? But like Hippowdon isn't the full counter because you can just like run a special move and then obliterate Hippowdon.
Yeah, I think that's honestly
like it learns Ice Beam.
What's it? Oh shit! Was it learning like does it have grass coverage at all? I don't think so, right? It gets Solar Beam. Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay, I would love.
Let's see.
Honestly, dude, I would be so happy. How fucking funny would that be? I'd be so fucking happy if they gave slacking U-turn and people were running him in like Sun OU teams with Solar Beam. Like that'd be so funny. I mean,
listen, honestly, like I like slacking. I would love to like actually see it in OU, like no meme.
I love slacking. If we. If we could give slacking U-turn and it be like usable in low tier OU but not be too broken, I would love to see it, dude. That's like, I feel like that's like one of those like Pokemon Showdown like make your own metas or like custom metas where it's like imagine if you were to like allow a it'd be a Showdown meta where it's like you can allow one Pokemon to learn any move, and I would give slacking U-turn. That'd be funny as fuck. That'd be a cool Showdown thing.
Do Hippos run any special defense at all?
Good question. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they go like 252 defense, 252 HP in Pokemon.
Yeah.
Just because it's just one of those Pokemon that has like a clear weakness. Like obviously the obvious weakness is special defense. But honestly, 72 isn't that bad. I thought Hippo's special defense was like 60 or 65. I mean, it's not that much better, but it's 72. I thought it was 65.
Showdown shows 65. What the hell?
Yeah. Oh, PokeMMO stats are a little different. Like they changed. Yeah. For balancing, which is interesting.
It might just be in from. I don't have it in my decks.
Fuck. Yeah, I have it on stream. I don't know if it's delayed or whatever. But yeah, 72 special defense. Honestly, better than I expected.
Oh, Hippo is. Yeah.
Oh, slacking. Sorry, I was confused.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's okay. I mean, like Hidden Power Grass isn't gonna do much to Hippo.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me calc Ice Beam.
We're running calc, so shit, we're getting serious. I respect it.
Wow, I have had the calc thing open, so with that. Nah, dude. Zero special attack EVs, 31 IVs. You do half to Hippo, which is
you only do half. Oh, that's pretty bad, because then it can just slack it off, right? And then you're locked in and you get the.
I mean, you can switch. So what it results in is kind of a free switch into the Hippo.
But Hippo can always slack off, right? I guess like
it slacks off and you switch on that turn.
But you could slack off. So I guess it depends. Like, are we?
It just gets you momentum, which isn't like too.
Well, it depends on the situation.
Outrageous.
Right? It depends. Like, so it depends. Like if you're already facing down slacking versus Hippo, because then it can just slack off, expecting you to Ice Beam and waste your turn. Essentially, it's essentially like a protect, right? If you're switching in Hippo versus the slacking, that's like
then it takes an ice beam, and then you get the
then that momentum is definitely relevant. But man, I don't like slotting in ice beam just to get that momentum feels pretty bad. I feel like that's you probably wouldn't even slot in ice beam on Slaking at that point. I feel like you'd rather just U-turn out and actually like bring in a Pokemon that can.
Oh yeah, you basically get the same sort of situation where you gain the momentum.
Yeah, well, I think it's a little. Maybe I'm dumb. I feel like I don't know. Does it actually make any difference? I guess. I think you save the slot. You save the move slot. Yeah.
You save the move slot. Yeah, so you'd probably want to like still U-turn. I feel like Ice Beam is maybe more like it's obviously a lot more effective versus Garchomp, which is like the most used Pokemon in the tier. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, having an Ice type move is definitely super relevant. The question: do you go? You probably go Ice Punch though, even though it's obviously the base stat difference. But like on the move, but the 160 base attack versus 95 special attack. I feel obviously you can't hit. Hippowdon with the Ice Punch is hard, but I mean Garchomp and shit. I feel like Ice Punches.
Do people run defensive Garchomp at all or special offensive?
Dude, I ran into it for the first time the other day during an OU tournament. Someone ran fucking 252 HP, 252 special defense Garchomp, and I wanted to fucking explode. It was literally the perfect counter to my team. It was so frustrating.
Yeah, I know.
That shit was so fucking sad. But it was that shit was crazy.
Investment like takes 68 to 80 from Ice Beam.
What is it? Sorry.
252 HP Spadef takes 68 to 80 from Slaking's Ice Beam. That is
what's punch? What's punch do? I feel like punch
at max defense, max HP, like still has a 81.3% chance to Oko.
Oh yeah, so, I feel like Ice Punch.
You probably run Punch.
Yeah. What would the theoretical? Okay, what would I feel like there'd be so many moves, but what would the theoretical move pool be for Slaking with U-turn? And would you go Choice Band or Choice Scarf? Do you think, or just interchangeable?
You got both. I feel like
you might go Band just because he has the ball to.
Band is attacks. Yeah. U-turn illegal. Let's see.
It's such a good theory craft.
You definitely go Ice Punch. I mean, Garchomp is just like it's in like almost every team.
Yeah. So we're thinking.
Let's pull up this.
What did you go? Return? What normal type move? I guess I love Facade, but you probably go Return.
You can go Body Slam for the Para chance is like pretty huge. Like
it is huge. I'm trying to think. Man. Return or Body Slam on this thing. Like the damage difference is pretty huge, especially with Stab. But obviously Parrot is nice.
If you want a normal type nuke, you could go Double Edge. If you want to go full
honestly, you probably go
You can go Giga Impact.
Yo, Blue Wing is subscribing. Oh yeah, fuck Giga Impact.
But I think you lock yourself out of switching doing that.
I feel like you have to go. I feel like to make U-turn Slaking work in OU, you literally have to go like Fire Punch and Ice Punch to deal with
Pharaoh.
Ferrothorn or Scizor, because otherwise they just wall you too hard. I think that would like be what the meta would become. Would be like, okay, are they gonna switch in your Garchomp to answer your Slaking, or in you Fire Punch, or are you gonna switch in your Scizor when you Fire Punch, or like your Ice Punch? I feel like it'd become such a predict game. Holy fuck, that'd be so funny though.
Fizdef Pharaoh takes 84 to 100 for Fire Punch.
Yeah, oh yeah,
it would definitely not like that.
Yeah.
It takes everything else pretty fucking well, though. Holy shit.
It's also important to bring up the... Fuck, why does the thing get Gunk Shot? That's so funny. I love Gunk Shot. It's one of my favorite
Gunk Shot is a great move.
It's one of my favorite moves. It's pretty bad without fairy types. It's like pretty irrelevant in PokeMMO, but I love the move. It's only good on like Poison Stab mons. Like it's good on like...
You've never like thrown a Grass mon out and just gotten Gunk Shotted to death.
I don't think... I wish. I love Gunk Shot.
It's a great move.
Like Poison type is like one of my favorite. Like it's such a bad coverage move, but it's one of my favorite things to like.
Yeah, no, like
you have to not.
I love defensive Poison types.
Fuck. Swalot was a big NU demon at one point back in
the day. Yup.
Swalot's actually like a tough Pokemon because it gets like it stockpiles up or whatever. You end up like not using.
Speaking of good memes, I want to make a Slaking Weezing doubles team at some point.
Yeah, I made before the Weezing change. I made a Slaking. Shuckle one with like power. What's the move? I forget what it's called. I think it's like I forget the move's called. I have it in my. Gotta sort through all my Shuckle comps. I have like 50 billion shuckle comps. One of them has the gastro acid. You use like gastro acid to remove the thing or whatever. It's pretty memey and it's pretty bad, but man, is it fun.
It is fun. Let's see. There's also Hammer Arm. It gets
I think Hammer Arm is like a super legitimate, like having that fighting type coverage is definitely super important, I think, for Slaking.
What does Slaking do versus Conk?
Can it get aerial ace? I know it can't get acrobatics, I'm pretty sure. If it could
get acrobatics,
that would be fucking hilarious.
Holy shit.
What, dude? Petition? Yeah, I can get aerial ace for sure, but aerial ace isn't that great. I'm really curious the damage numbers of aerial ace versus Conk. Now, Conk is probably just 252 HP, 252 attack.
Yeah.
No defensive bulk, but the HP is relevant. Thanks for running the numbers. I appreciate it.
Yeah, all good. 60 to 70.
It's not bad.
That's on 0 HP. That's 50 to 59 on full HP.
So it's definitely it'd have to be that's not that great because like the issue is he's gonna drain punch in response or bulk up. So like I feel like you definitely hardly
you have
that
to hit
matchup.
It on the switch.
You'd have
like
they'd have
then
to.
If you hit it like you're truant, so like it gets the drain punch anyway. You get to switch out. Honk is a threat, dude. Like holy fuck, it's hard to respond to.
Well, you can switch on the truant turn, so you can switch to
you switch to like a ghost type to deny recovery
that can take the drain punch. It's not terrible, honestly.
No,
honestly, that's kind of a hilarious. The issue is they have to be switching Conk into your Slaking, which is like kind of aggressive.
It's like why would you do that?
They have to be like doing that, which isn't the worst switch. Like, as you counter, you're able to sustain. You kind of think about that. It'd be like a meta move to put air lace on it to switch. This is a fun meme.
This is a fun meme. Not Volcanion, Volcarona.
That is true. Yeah, Double Edge would do more to Conk than Aerial Ace.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Aerial Ace would only be for like Breloom or something.
It destroys bulky Volcarona with Double Edge.
That's a good meme.
Yeah, I really like bulky Volcarona. Like Flame Body's like kind of underrated sometimes.
Oh yeah, I think Volcarona. I love Volcarona is one of my favorite Pokemon. I like offensive, but I think bulky is like it's super just as good, if not like. But I think offensive is just more fun. Yeah,
it has a place. Yeah, like holy shit, the amount of scissors that I've burned with bulky Volcarona back in the day.
Yeah,
it's just
for sure.
Oh, like your scissors gone.
Okay, I'm trying to think. Okay, I feel like one of Slaking's best positions in OU, if it had U-turn obviously, would be that like it'd be a great Ghost Trapper or like U-turn out guy. So it has access to Pursuit and Sucker Punch. Like having access to both of those, I feel like it'd be a Ghost Trapper where it comes in. Like it'd be one of those Pokemon you switch in. Yeah,
Pursuit is definitely really strong.
Yeah, especially coming from a 160 base attack. Yeah, I feel like that would be
without stab, it's absurd.
I wonder if you could make, and this is such a risk. I feel like if you had a team that was like really really weak to Ghost types in OU at the moment, but the issue is there's not that many Ghost types that are like that. Like what's the most played Ghost type in OU at the moment?
Good lord,
Probably,
I'm scrolling.
Chandelure or Gengar.
Chandelure.
Cofagrigus, sorry, Cough.
Cofagrigus is the most played. Like I wonder why.
Yeah, Cough is so good. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, Cough's literally the best answer to Conk.
Like you start playing OU and you're like, wait, it's all Conk.
Yeah, wait, it's all Conk. Conk is I fucking love Conk. It's and Conk is. I mean, it's really comparable to Rotom Wash in my opinion, where it's really hard not to get value out of it. Like that's why those Pokemon are good. Because it's so hard for them to not get off like one big attack or even like they just tank enough damage.
It's insane to see just how much a difference the burn chip like being halved makes for Conk.
Yeah.
It's definitely kind of surprised to see it. It's at fucking 26% usage. It's kind of that's like really fucking absurd for Conk if you like look at it from like what Conk was like in Gen 5 OU. Obviously, like a lot of differences, but like it's like an impression coming in.
Yeah, I feel you. So, okay, I guess that the TLDR is: do you think Slaking would be broken in OU after this discussion?
a little less broken, but it'd definitely like be a top threat.
I
Like
think so.
if you support it with like a little bit of spikes or rocks
And
like,
yeah,
get
honestly, yeah,
underway, like
yeah,
it could get a lot of shit done.
it'd be really interesting to see how many damage ranges get opened up with rocks. That's honestly super
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, and it has so much coverage. Obviously, you run into
Yeah,
like
its move pool is
four
pretty
move
sick.
slot on your side, but like the opponent's gonna have a really hard time figuring out what the hell to switch in.
That's probably the most dangerous thing about if it's like a U-turn.
Like,
Yeah, like understanding like what fucking move pool is he running. There's so many options. Yeah, I feel you.
looking at how people talk about like how to deal with SERP.
Yeah,
What, well, is it subseed? Is it taunt? Is it taunt synthesis? Is it HP ice or
HP ice,
fire?
HP fire. Yeah, I think that's like the biggest one. Yeah, what HP is it
Like
running?
how much difficulty there generally is with that? Like
Or in Garchomp's like honestly the perfect example of that. Where like is it like that's how I lost my tour. I didn't play well enough, and I didn't analyze what type of Garchomp it was. I didn't know if it was. I didn't expect full tank. I didn't know if it was Scarf. I didn't know if it was. I could tell it wasn't Life Orb obviously after the first turn because
yeah.
didn't see the proc, but I saw leftovers on it, and it just that's what makes these Pokemon so good is they can do so many different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what it's a powerful
I,
Pokemon.
I'd have to like I don't know how much setup there is in OU because that's like the thing with slacking is it's somewhat prone to letting something set up.
I think there's not that much since Garchomp can learn Swords Dance.
Yeah.
I think the main setup threats are, and most Scizors don't go Swords Dance setup. Most go Choice Band Bullet Punch, which I think is correct.
Mm-hmm.
I think the most scary setup is just Volcarona. It's always a very terrifying setup Pokemon, to be fair.
Yep. I mean, Surf obviously, but that kind of like sets up on its own. Like
that's
counting that as setup is kind of weird.
Oh yeah, honestly, fuck yeah, true.
But yeah.
True. I think Slaking would be like low tier OU to.
I think it'd be above that, honestly.
Yeah, I respect it. I think it would be like too OP for UU, but
yeah, definitely. That's definitely.
I think it would. Yeah, I think. Plus, there's a lot of things in UU get hit hard by U-turn.
Just like what like deals with 160 base attack while in UU.
Yeah, I mean, Slowbro is one of the main defensive walls.
Slowbro, yeah.
Yeah.
Bronzong probably decently well.
It'd be hilarious. I wonder how much damage like U-turn would do to Crobat. Doesn't Crobat like 4 times resisted? It'd be really funny to see.
Yeah, let me run that.
How much damage 4 times resist U-turn Slaking would do to a Crobat. It's kind of a hilarious.
Do Crobats run any sort of defense?
I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong. They go Rocky Helmet apparently, so maybe I'm totally wrong.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, they might go defensive. I don't know fucking UU enough. They might go defensive.
10 to 12%.
Yeah.
That's a good meme.
That's pretty funny. It's Crobat. Honestly, maybe Slaking wouldn't be. No, I think it's actually kind of crazy. I wonder if Slaking would actually be like mid UU. I don't think Slaking would be that good with U-turn, which is crazy. Yeah,
dude.
I'm actually think I'm lowering it as we have the discussion. I literally think Slaking might actually be mid-tier UU if it had U-turn. I respect. Please feel free to disagree. That's the fun of the discussion, right? But I actually,
of course.
The more we talked about it, honestly, looking through UU, I actually feel like Slaking would be like maybe mid-tier UU with U-turn.
I don't know, dude. You're still like you're keeping the momentum. That's so strong.
I agree. I feel you.
Doug is banned from UU, right?
Yeah, I think Doug Trio's
because I think that like holy shit, dude. Like Slaking pairing it with Doug and OU.
Okay, that would be pretty fucking. That would be pretty menacing. That'd be pretty annoying. But I don't think it'd be good enough to even get into OU. So like, I mean,
I don't know.
With the, I wonder. It's obviously tough because you have to imagine what teams would. Maybe it could be OU if the teams in like the pairs with it were strong enough, like you say, the Doug Trio pair with it.
Yeah.
To trap certain things that would allow him to run free. Someone's asking what items would he run. I think the 2 most important items that would run would probably just be Choice Band or Choice Scarf, which is kind of kind of whatever. But
Life Orb on like mixed stuff.
Life Orb just feels such a waste on Slaking, but because obviously the Truant turn, but. feel like you'd probably go like I understand going choice Scarf to dodge certain things like obviously Conch just one-shotting you and being able to, I mean, obviously actually you're gonna outspeed Conch. The main one is Infernape. Infernape's a little faster than you at 108 speed, which will probably one-shot. There's no way Infernape doesn't one-shot you with a close combat, right?
Let's see.
That fight we're running calc. Do like 252 speed, 252 attack, Slaking. It's probably what you run.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not Scarf or whatever.
CC.
Does it? I feel like it has to one shot.
76 to 90.
Wait, no, really? Slaking
Jolly. Let's see Adamant.
Slaking lives
83 to 98.
Holy shit! Slaking lives
without a boosting item.
What item does Infernape run? Is that with Life Orb? What?
That was with Scarf though. So Band obviously guarantees the KO.
I feel like Infernape runs Life Orb the most.
Life Orb,
it might be
Life Orb is all. Life Orb Adamant is a guaranteed OCO.
Let me check. Thanks for subscribing, Raphael. I appreciate it. Let's check Life Orb Adamant. But that, I mean, most people I think run like
Life Orb Adamant is OCO. Life Orb Jolly is 93% to OCO.
Yeah, they do. Okay, that's still pretty high.
That is without like any sort of defenses on Slaking.
Yeah, most people run Life Orb Naive. It looks like for Infernape. So honestly, I mean, at that point, you might even just you'd probably go Scarf, or you would just slot in enough HP EVs on your Slaking to live it, and then just go Choice Band.
Let's see what you'd need.
Yeah, how much HP investment? Or would you go defense? Probably defensive. I don't know what's
probably you'd go defense
specifically to deal with the Infernape tank. Yeah.
Let's drop the attack to where Double Edge still OCOs. Okay, I've dropped the attack to 0.
Fuck.
This thing's attack is dumb.
Yeah, I mean, it's the main thing. It's like obviously just the attack plus the defenses and everything.
Yeah.
The bulk is so relevant. Like I fucking love me like Rampardos is my second favorite Pokemon, but it's terrible because it only has the attack, no speed, no pretty much no bulk,
no drip, no salt.
No drip. Yeah, Rampardos takes the L plus ratio.
Exactly. You'd have to run a lot of defense to live the CC.
That is.
It's like 230, 220. 220 still lives.
That's interesting. It's probably not worth it at that point.
Slightly, 208.
That's pretty interesting. You probably just run Scarf at that point, or just don't keep your
still
band.
More. What the hell?
Don't keep your banded Slaking it against Infernape. I feel like is the lesson there.
Yeah, your turn.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. I don't know. I think
252 attack, your Infernape would take a whopping 12 to 15% from your turn.
I literally think, with everything, I think it would be like mid UU tier. Like maybe, dude, holy fuck, maybe
there's a lot of defensive stuff in UU that it doesn't like.
Yeah,
that is like true.
That's like Bronzong tanks it like pretty okay-ish at least.
It depends, Fortress there's the 50-50 of it being heat proof or levitate, and
dude, why is there so many
having earthquake or a fire move?
Why is there so many defensive walls in UU? It's actually nuts. I feel like there's so many. Donphan, Slowbro,
Snorlax,
Wheezing, fuck. Vaporeon's like mixed.
Even like Machamp is like pretty good defensively.
That's actually nuts.
But
there's so
I don't know for certain that's a fucking Gen 4 OU player statement. And then it's like, oh wait, no, there was a lot of power creep in Gen 5.
There's so many. I feel like UU is like 70% tanks. What 70% walls? Yeah, what is happening? Golbat, Arcanines usually run bulky and tanky with the Intimidate. Slowbro, Weezing, Vaporeon, Snorlax. Crobat, people are running tanky. Umbreon, Fortress, Donphan, Swampert's pretty tanky, but I think Ghost can go offensive and go Choice Band and stuff. Dusclops is pure tank. What is this tier? Who plays UU? No, this is why no one's playing UU. The tier is like literally 60% walls.
What, dude? You don't like 200 turn battles?
Yeah, no wonder no one's playing UU. What the? I don't play this tier. I know nothing about this tier. So like, if any UU players can correct me in the comments or like, please, give us your feedback. But at a first glance, like, no wonder no one's playing UU. Holy shit.
I plan on making a team for every tier. So like, I'll figure this out in like a month when I have enough money to make.
I feel ya. I feel ya. I'm talking to Shadow right now, Awk. Or not. What the fuck? No, not Shadow. Waifu. Holy fuck. I'm talking to Waifu. Waifu's he has some pretty decent competitive traditional Pokemon experience, and I know him from RuneScape and stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty cool dude, pretty smart. I like having a lot of arguments with him. He's a pretty logical guy, so it's always good to have like discussions with him about this stuff. He's pretty perfect for that kind of thing. I love me some waifu. Not my waifu, yeah, exactly. That's his name.
Yeah.
He's not super known or prevalent in the Pokemon community, but he is known in the RuneScape community.
No, like I started out like a month ago.
Yeah, he's pretty new to the Pokemon game, but he knows traditional
Just
Pokemon and he knows arguments and RuneScape. Yeah, it's so many walls, Prince. Like, it's so funny the amount of walls that are.
Like, wait, it's all walls?
Yeah, why is Yu like so much? Okay, back to Slaking. We're getting a little off topic. Yeah. Slaking with U-turn. I really, dude. I feel like the more I think about it, the more I'm dropping. Would it even be? I feel like Slaking at this point with U-turn would be like.
Yeah, let's look at like.
I feel like I'm dropping. I feel like the more you think about Slaking, the more you're like, oh, like it gets worse and worse the more you think about it. We're like at the start of this conversation, I was like, you know what? I think Slaking would be too good for Yu, but like low tier OU. Now I'm like, dude. Man, I think honestly, man, would it even be good in NU? Like the more the more you go through it,
now.
The more you like,
I don't know, dude.
Slaking, like, the worse he gets.
I don't know.
The more you calculate
the people, let's does Magneton get any usage in UU at all?
Magneton's like a really good NU Pokemon. It's a
really good NU.
It sets up rain dance for rain teams in NU.
I feel like your Slaking would definitely sort of struggle with Fori and Bronzong, right? But if you can trap and kill those with Magneton coming off of a U-turn, that's completely fine.
Ooh, that's like
actually you're kind of balling.
That's actually kind of genius. I don't think people don't run Magneton enough in UU. Magneton, like having Magnet Pull in UU looks so fucking like there's so like look at this, dude. Like what? Why is nobody running? Imagine being able to trap like a Ferrothorn. I mean, obviously I don't play UU, so maybe I'm fucking totally off base. But being able to trap Ferrothorn or some shit.
I forget which generation it is, but there's one or two gens of OU where like both Magneton and Magnezone are viable.
Yeah,
like Magneton's actually faster.
Yeah, the speed difference. I want to see what I'm pretty sure like 80% of Bronzons run Levitate, but 87%.
Like heat proof is kind of a meme, always kind of has been.
Yeah, so like you could definitely trap Bronzong as well with Hidden Power Fire and stuff with Magneton. It's really interesting.
Yeah, just you wouldn't want to like try that sort of 50-50 between Levitate and heat proof if you're Slaking.
Yeah, exactly. But you can risk it with Magneton. Honestly, fuck. Yeah. Magneton with Slaking, like any sort of trapping mon with Slaking really does open it up a lot for sure.
Yeah.
So the move.
I don't know, maybe.
Sorry.
Maybe special Slaking would be better than you.
Do you think so? You're correct. There are so many defensive walls. So
there's so many. But like. I don't know, dude. Like,
I feel like there's just too much of a base stat difference. Like 95 base special attack versus the 160 is.
What's the like sort of premier special threat in UU? Is it Blastoise?
Good question. No, Shell Smash Blastoise is up there. Slowbro does a lot. Slowbro does so much. I feel like Slowbro always does more damage than you expect. Maybe I'm dumb. I think Slowbro always does so much.
Slowbro has like pretty good special.
100 base stat special. Yeah, dude, I got choice spec Slowbro the other day in randoms, and I was just like, it's so funny. It's so slow, obviously. Slowbro, lol. But it's a good meme. I know like Miss Magius can go nasty plot. That can be a special attacker. It's pretty fast.
Yeah, Miss Magius. Sure.
Roserade's also great. Like having Roserade, fast special attacker that can come in and throw off Leaf Storms. Sigilyph's a cool Pokemon.
Yeah, I fucking love Sigilyph. Fucking the Psycho Shift Cosmic Power stored power set.
Okay, it's kind of late. I respect it, but it's annoying for sure.
Yeah,
I respect it.
Magikarp's such an absurdly strong ability.
Oh yeah, Magikarp. Yeah, it's so dumb. I can't wait for Clefable to get out of NU. This Pokemon does not deserve to be here. We're getting off track. Back to Slaking. I keep getting off track. Honestly, I do think one of Slaking's main benefits would be having access to a high-powered fighting type move, even though it's not stab, in the NU tier. There's like very, very few like good fighting types in NU, which is part of the reason why Blaziken is so good. I don't think Blaziken's actually like Blaziken is good for sure in NU, but I don't like look at this. Gligar actually surpassed it now, which is crazy in usage and insane win rate. Gligar will get moved up to UU soon. Don't even look at this Tentacruel, dude. God damn, dude. It's so dumb they moved Tentacruel, Gligar, and Alakazam down. Yeah. They're literally just going to get moved back.
They are
next
not.
month.
They are not staying.
It just ruins the tier for a month. But I think Blaziken's definitely good, but the reason its usage is so high is just because it's like the only good fighting type Pokemon besides like Hitmontop, and Hitmontop isn't as aggressive as it and can't like U-turn and stuff. Hitmonchan's bad. People run Hitmonchan. It can be good in a really niche situation because it's a rapid spinner, but man, I think Hitmonchan's pretty bad. I think it's really hard to make this thing work.
Yeah, Hitmonchan just kind of always has like issues in singles.
Yeah,
it's like a fantastic doubles mon, but it doesn't really translate all that well as singles.
Interesting. I know. Look at this. That's hilarious. More people are running Technician on Hitmontop than Intimidate. That's kind of surprising to me. I guess people. We need more aggressive fighting types in NU, so it makes sense. Like we literally only have like Hitmontop and Alomo's getting more percentage than I thought. We literally only have like Hitmontop and Blaziken.
And like, aren't there any like Pokemon that have had their abilities buffed to not be affected by Intimidate in the tier?
I always forget. It's one of the abilities.
Any Inner Focus or
great question. Honestly, a really good question. It's probably one of the things I get the most.
Galeda's Inner Focus.
Yeah, that's pretty relevant. This is other. Wait, no, Galade only gets or it only uses Steadfast in PvP. It says.
Steadfast is also immune to Intimidate. I'm pretty sure.
It might not get. Oh, is it?
Let me check.
It might not be in PokeMMO. In PokeMMO, it says Steadfast raises it. So in PokeMMO, Galade can only get Steadfast, which is a PokeMMO specific mechanic, which is important.
Oh no! I'm just kind of making that up.
Fuck no! You're good. You're okay. Fair.
Yeah. Just like checking myself.
I think Piloswine's one of the most underrated fucking Pokemon in NU. It like always has a 56% win rate. It's Eviolite Piloswine's just really fucking bulky.
Yeah, just Ice Ground is like such a good
it's
like,
the
type combination.
Yeah. Be able to switch it in against
also an Oblivious Mon. So immune to Intimidate.
Yep. That's a huge thing.
There it is. We found it.
But we found the one relevant. Yeah.
We found it.
Immune to Intimidate Mon. Yeah, honestly, I think Slaking would be like. I think it would be. Would it really be too good for NU with U-turn? I don't think so, because you have Golem.
So what else like U-turns in NU? Ambipom probably.
Blaziken, Ambipom. Rotom Volt switches. I don't know if you care about that.
Yeah. Just like anything that momentums.
U-turn mons. Momentum.
Clef probably teleports.
Clef TPs, Slowking TPs. Lantern Volt switches.
Yeah, you have a lot of momentum in this tier.
Yeah, dude, NU is really fucking fast. It's like literally like there's like no like stall doesn't exist in NU. Like honestly, in my opinion.
I get why you play this tier.
Fuck yeah, it's okay. I mean, honestly, I guess to some extent right now with like Gligar, like honestly, it's like the tankiest it's ever been right now with like, but like kind of not because Alakazam's there as well. But like Gligar, Blaziken, Steelix. Like, the reason why I think Ambipom's broken, and you think it has been for a while, because, like, the reason it's broken is because nothing can tank its fucking Fake Out. Like, everything gets shit on.
No, it looks like a fucking threat. Like,
yeah.
Fake Out Last Resort is a meme set, but, like...
But yeah, no, Fake Out hits everything that isn't Golem for, like, 50%. Like, it's... Or in Steelix and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it looks like a really fucking big threat.
I do think it's tough because like Stall, there is some so Stall is.
It makes sense to see normal Rotom in there with Ambipom.
Yeah. So I love running Beat Up. I've one shot so many Rotoms with Beat Up.
Yeah.
Ambipom is crazy. People never expect it. Beat Up is so good. I love that move.
Yeah, no, I very distinctly remember getting onto the battle spot in Gen 6 for like the first time of getting absolutely destroyed by Ambipom.
I will say the main stall threat in NU is probably Clefable, because fuck this Pokemon. Yeah. It doesn't deserve to be in this tier. I literally hate it so much. I loaded up NU the other day. In 2 games in a row, I lost to Stored Power Clefable because my team just like couldn't deal with it.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't have because you know why? I didn't lock in Blaziken. If you don't lock in Blaziken, you can't beat Clefable. Like it's or Hitmontop. Like you need a fighting type.
Yep.
You have to have a fighting type in NU. It's so fucking important. And like I just didn't lock one in. I was like, you know what? That's my team's weakness. Whatever. And I lost to it 2 games in a row. It was so fucking brutal.
Yeah, it was really hard to deal with Clef because of Magic Guard.
Yep.
Like other Pokemon, you just sort of play
just
around.
Yeah, you can play around
Magic Guard
exactly.
just fucking.
It prevents any
so
sort of like
that.
skill. I fucking hate it. Yeah, you have to just be monkey mode. Hit it in the face. Okay, honestly,
yeah.
I'm trying to think.
No, dude. Like, I think you could make Slaking work in OU.
I think. I do think I'm coming to my senses. I think Slaking would be too good for NU with U-turn, but I think it would do not that great. I think it'd be like mid-tier UU. I think that's my final answer. Slaking would be mid-tier UU with U-turn.
That's fair. It kind of like it probably depend on the usage as well. Like I could see it ending up getting like out of UU just based on usage.
Because everyone would want to try it because it's the funniest. Honestly, okay, I
guess you it ends up in OU through like
okay, that's hilarious.
A fringe case of usage, and then it stays there because it's viable.
That would be fucking hilarious. I hope that's the case. Yeah. I hope that. I would love to see like a showdown, like temporary game mode where you can like teach Slaking U-turn or like it'd be such a funny.
You could because not that many people play UU at all. You could probably just make it happen. Like you and a couple friends just start using Slaking with U-turn and UU, and it gets out.
Meme. You hear that, PokeMMO devs? Give Slaking U-turn. It'd be hilarious. Prince's bottom tier NU. I respect a bold call. It's crazy, but I could see Slaking being bottom tier NU. Even with U-turn, which is like crazy.
Slaking really is the embodiment of never let them know your next move.
Fuck yeah. And that's the hardest part with it. But like, it's just. I wish Slaking was good. I think that's the TLDR of this discussion.
Yeah, I think that we agree on that.
Yeah.
100%.
We're talking for like 36 minutes, so let's give our final thoughts. I think that Slaking would be like mid to bottom tier UU with U-turn. I think that's like my final.
I can see it like not doing that well in UU. I think that's pretty fair though. I could also see it working pretty well in OU.
I feel that. I think it's one of those Pokemon where like it's meta dependent, where like in OU it actually worked better than UU.
Yeah,
I think that's actually super fair.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it. It's pretty meta dependent.
Okay, so what's your final placement for it?
I would place it in OU.
I respect it. I respect having the hope in Slaking, but I'm gonna go ahead and call that the end of this discussion, at least for this video. If you guys liked it, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for daily Pokemon content, Discord link, financial, the YouTube spiel, yada yada. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Peace.